Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Slave Assassin 11 here, and I am bringing you guys another tips and tricks video. And today it is actually a 2v2 on the map Aground. And I know I've been talking about bringing this out for a while, and it's taken a while to get it out, but I finally got it off the computer and put it up for you guys to see. I promise there is some other gameplay coming too of some other games. I got some Future Soldier, but it's just like an hour and a half of straight gameplay, so I got to try to break it down and find the gameplay inside of it that I actually want to use. So with this gameplay today, I'll be giving you guys some pointers today on some of my tips to improve your game. Also, to foreshadow on my next video, I'll let you guys know that I ended up playing a gun game today with a pretty famous YouTuber in the MW3 community. He's a really funny guy, he trolls a lot of people, and he's actually pretty cool. I wrote him a comment or a message on Xbox telling him that I noticed who he was, and it was fun playing with him, and he was really cool. He wrote back, and so I'll show you guys all that. It was pretty awesome, and make sure you look out for it. Also, I have a Let's Play planned. Options for that right now, as of now I should say, because I'm always open to more ideas. We have Dead Space 2, Resident Evil 5, Left 4 Dead, or Sniper Ghost Warrior. I was also thinking about maybe Bioshock, but that's just a really long game, so I don't know about that. All options that I think you guys might enjoy. So if you guys actually have an idea that you might want to see, go ahead and leave a comment below, or if you want to see one of those, leave a comment below, and whatever one that I think gets the most attention, or if nobody really cares enough, then I'll just pick the one, whatever. Either way, it'll be fun. I'll have some fun. Maybe if I can even get multiple persons in the game, I can get a couple subscribers in there with me on the Let's Play, that'd be pretty cool too. But enough of that crap, onto what you guys came here for. So my first tip is always to prep yourself for each game. And what I mean by that is if you're playing TDM, then I recommend using assault kill streaks. And if you're playing kill confirmed, then I recommend using support. And what I mean by that is obviously when you're playing TDM, the only thing that matters is the kills. So what you're going to try to do is play a little bit more conservative, build up your kill streaks, and get lots of easy kills using kill streaks, because it doesn't get any easier than that. Stick a helicopter in the sky or get up in the Reaper and hide, and you can pull 5-6 kills in a row really quickly on these 1v1, 2v2 maps. So it's really easy. I recommend using assault on that. I don't recommend using assault for kill confirmed though, because by the time you kill, with a Reaper on one side of the map, before your teammate can get there to pick up the tag, you're going to kill him again on the other side of the map, and the tag's just going to reset. So I always recommend using the support for kill confirmed, because then you can run UAV, ballistic vest, counter. I'll get into more of that later, but I recommend not using TDM or kill streaks in kill confirmed, because you can reset tags all over the map, and it just gets really annoying. You don't want to deal with it, so stay away from that unless you're just a boss and you can handle it and whatever. My second tip is to pick an appropriate gun. Now obviously that's pretty self-explanatory, but being a person like me with 20,000 kills with the PP90, I always want to use the PP90. But obviously that gun's not going to do me any good if they spawn across the map for me on Aground here. So on maps like this, the bigger ones, I tend to go with the MK14, the ACR, or the sniper rifle. Even maybe the Type 95 if you guys are into that. I'm not really a Type 95 guy, but it's growing on me a little bit more if you get the rapid fire with it. It's a pretty quick killing gun. It's still not as good as the FAMAS from MW2. I don't think that gun will ever be surpassed in one burst kills. I love it. It's amazing. But after that, we'll move on to kill streaks, which I've kind of already touched on these a couple seconds ago. But once you guys decided between assault or support, you want to pick the good 2v2 kill streaks. Now, obviously, you don't want to go for an ops or gunner, because the odds of you getting 18 kills in a row in 2v2 is pretty hard. On these small maps, there's nowhere to really hide. There's no way to let your teammates take all the kills for you. You pretty much have to get out there and stick your nose out. Some people hide all over the map, and I don't understand why they do that, because I guess it's kind of easy in 1v1, but in 2v2 it's a little bit harder. So I recommend I always recommend for the assault kill streaks Predator, Attack, Helicopter, and Reaper, and that's because if you can get 5, you literally shoot one more person before you call in that Predator. Call in that Predator, you got your helicopter. Call in your helicopter, he will pick up 2 kills if they're not running blind eye, especially on these small maps. You will get your Reaper, and then if they're definitely not running blind eye with the Reaper, you can just rip stuff up. It's ridiculous how bad the Reaper just kills people. You can shoot them, let it hit, wait a few seconds, and then just shoot your Reaper to the other side of the map, because they will spawn on the other side of the map. So that goes into my next tip, which is you guys got to know your spawns. On Aground, there's only 3 major spawns. You've got the main cave that I'm sure you guys know. You got the shore, which is self-explanatory, and then you got what we like to call the shitty ship cave. And now the reason we call it the shitty ship is because It is the tore down ship on the one side, and then the other side is like the captain's quarters. It's a little bit nicer. It's not all broken in and rusted out like the other side. So the cave attached to that side, the shitty side, is what we like to call the shitty ship cave. So what's going to happen is you got these 3 major spawns. They will only spawn in these 3 major spawns. If you are in one of those spawns, they can only spawn in the other 2. So when you're on what we like to call the shitty ship itself, then all you have to do is look into the cave and look onto the shore. Those are your 2 major spawns, and those are the points you're going to want to be attacking and looking for. I guess for equipment, what I really got to tell you guys, there's only one, when it comes down to your equipment, your tactical grenades and lethal grenades, whatever, what I can recommend is a portable radar, because if they're not running assassin and you're running 2v2, you guys can literally throw the portable radars and cover like 60 to 80% of the map. It's like ridiculous how much you can cover, especially if you play like the maps like Erosion and you throw it in the dead center where everybody goes to that main building. It's ridiculous how you can just pick up people over and over and over and they have no idea. And I guess for maybe the kill streaks, I could recommend, instead of Dead Silence, Sitrep Pro if you have it Pro. If you don't have it Pro, then I don't recommend it. I always recommend Dead Silence. But if you have it Pro on 1v1 and 2v2, you will destroy, because you will hear them all the time. They're the only other person on the map. It's ridiculous. So that's what I do recommend. But that's about all with the tips and tricks today. Make sure you guys follow my Twitter if you guys haven't. That's where I'll be letting you know where all the newest uploads are coming. Make sure you guys have a great day. Make sure you have a great night. And peace.